This segment comes your way courtesy Batson and Associates, supporting health naturally. Dr. Jason Batson, good morning.
Morning. Excuse me. Good morning. Good morning. How are you doing?
And your mic
Mic
is
is
off.
off. Yes. Hi. You hear me clearly now?
Yes, we are.
Okay, good. So again, a pleasant good morning to the listeners of 103.1 FM. Always a pleasure to be in your company. Of course, discussing health from a natural and integrated perspective. One of the things that we would have touched on yesterday, for example, was Wednesday. Wednesday, we actually had open clinic day in Shogunas. So, a lot of you who needed to get appointments, and, because of the backlog that we have, we were actually able to facilitate a lot of you guys. Good. So that is something, of course, to look forward to, something that we'll be doing every Wednesday in the Shogunas office. And of course, that number for those of you who may have been hearing us for a while, you're hearing about Santula, and you know someone who may have told you about the products and services that they would have used from us. That's a good opportunity to actually avail yourself, because the clinic day is open, and open, of course, doesn't mean free, but it means that you do not necessarily have to have an appointment. I think that's some clarification that some individuals would have needed there. Of course, keep in mind we are live on our social media platforms. We are Batson and Associates Limited on Facebook. On Instagram, we are Batson and Associates TT. On YouTube, we are Batson and Associates Limited. No, Trinidad, my apologies. And TikTok, I think TikTok has changed now. Okay, so I'll find out what TikTok is right now. So of course, keep those social media handles close by. Keep in mind, like us, share us. Um, Tag 5 friends, rather, leave a comment. We will greatly appreciate that. So, of course, today we're discussing health from a natural and integrated perspective. We are discussing nerves, the central nervous system. So many persons have problems with their nerves, and that is manifested in a number of ways. People who may have problems with anxiety, some people may have problems with depression, some persons may have issues associated with pins and needles, cramping in your calves, restless leg syndrome. Persons have issues associated with that junjuni feeling, especially diabetics. So that's what we're speaking about today. If you have problems with your nerves, how could you, what is that really saying? The thing is, keep in mind, if you have a nervous system issue, then you really have a poor circulation issue as well, because keep in mind, blood is responsible for transporting oxygen and nutrients to cells, right? Basic building block cells. Keep in mind, cells give you tissues, tissues give you organs, organs give you organ systems, and organ systems give you the body. So, it's just a matter of us being able to really focus on correcting the circulation in the body. If you correct circulation, you are going to significantly help your nerves. So what is it that we do at Batson Associates that actually helps that situation? Now, what we do first of all is do an assessment. So you may have your blood test, so you may have your different blood tests, whether it's CBC, you may have a kidney profile, a liver profile, you may have done thyroid function tests. So you may be experiencing tiredness, you may be experiencing problems sleeping, you may be experiencing a number of things. What we do at Batson Associates is something called live nutritional blood cell analysis. Now, that's just a long term to mean that we actually look at capillary blood, which is blood from your finger, and we put it under a high-powered microscope and we examine it. And of course, we're able to determine a number of things. Now, what that really does, it helps us to look at the foundation aspects of the body. For example, your gastrointestinal system. So, is your food digesting properly? Some people, no. Do you have proper hydration? So, are you drinking sufficient amounts of water? If you are drinking water, are you drinking the correct type of water? Because you can't be drinking water from any and anywhere. Water affects the body. pH is very important for the body. That's percentage hydrogen. So what that blood analysis gives us the opportunity to do is to really look at the body in its entirety from the base aspect. And in doing that, we're actually able to put certain things in perspective for you and now work on the root cause of the problem. So again, if you're having problems with pins and needles, cramping in your calves, burning under your feet, you may be having problems with your eyesight. You may be a diabetic and you have been told, you might be seeing blurred vision. You might be told that you have detached retina. You may have cataract, glaucoma. Give Batson a visit. Give Batson Associates, a visit. Keep those telephone numbers and location in mind, and of course, get that package done, that executive medical from a holistic perspective, which is going to give you a lot of answers to the questions that you may want answers to. So those telephone numbers, of course, before I take the question from Karen, let me just give you the telephone number for head office. That is Shogunas. Shogunas number is 2228261. That's 2228261. Davie, of course, is the corner of Ramsey Woods Trace and the SS Erie Main Road in Davie. That telephone number for Davie is 223-7515. That's 223-7515. Over to you, Karen.
All right, so we have a question for you. What do you recommend for heel spurs?
Oh, heel spurs. Good question. Heel spurs has nothing to do with your heel. What heel spurs have to do with is high levels of acidity in the body. So, quick explanation, in order to neutralize our acid, you need an alkaline. The problem is when you have high acidosis, so the people who suffer from acid reflux, lactic acidosis, people who suffer from gout, what you really have is a serious acid problem and your body is consistently pulling calcium from your bones. So the problem is the heel is a very easy area to take calcium from. So because of that, you end up with pulling of the bone. So people with heel spur, you realize sometimes the bone actually looks as if it is, you're seeing like it's making like a bump. And that's because of the pulling, losing that calcium. And it's very painful. Yes, it is. But it is an indication of serious acid in the body. What do we do at Batson and Associates? The thing is, if you have heel spur, it means that acid really high. I would suggest you come and do the blood analysis, do the magnetic resonance analysis scan. What you could start doing in the meantime too, before you're able to come to Batson and Associates, is try the Alkagen water, which is the premium alkaline water that we carry at Batson and Associates. In addition to that, we also have a product known as Inflammation Formula. Inflammation, that's Ammation, inflammation formula. And what that does is actually reduces the high levels of inflammatory response in the body. And of course, it's going to help ease the pain, it's going to help correct that situation. There's also a product we carry at Batson Associates called Optimizer, very good product. And what the Optimizer does is actually improve circulation throughout the entire body, especially pulmonary circulation, which is circulation above the heart. And then, of course, we have the Nerve Restore, which of course helps with sleep, cognitive function, because of course, the better sleep or the better the quality of sleep you get, the better your body is actually able to make the necessary changes and corrections to itself. Okay, so that number again, quickly for the Shogunas office, you can get us on 222-8261. That's 222-8261. Davie, of course, is the corner of Ramsey Woods Trace and the SS Erie Main Road in Davie. That telephone number for Davie is 223-7515. That's 223-7515. Any questions as yet?
No question just yet.
Okay, good. Let me say a pleasant good morning to our Facebook listeners. We have Miss Ria Harikisun. Good morning to you, my dear. Miss Marge Hills, a pleasant good morning to you. Miss Elizabeth Mary, good morning to you as well. Miss Lucy Lara, good morning to you as well. On our Instagram, of course, we have our Instagram followers. On Instagram, we have Miss Sherry Jack has joined us. And we actually have a question. One of the questions that we actually get in here. Someone is asking, oh, does the inflammation formula help with other pains apart from heel spur? Yes, it does. Because I mentioned the inflammation formula is not for heel spur alone. That's like a product we carry at Batson Associates called uterine formula. So with the uterine formula, you find uterine formula is designed to help the uterus, uterine health. So things like fibroids, polycystic ovaries, ovarian cysts, painful menstrual cycle, irregular menstrual cycle, hormonal imbalance, bloating, those type of things. The uterine formula will help with that. So similarly, the inflammation formula helps with inflammation in any part of your body. So if you have problems with sciatica, if you have problems with herniated disc, you have problems with a lot of back pain, you may have gone and do a bone scan and the doctor is telling you that your bones are, you have osteoporosis or you have arthritis or osteoarthritis. All those are what the inflammation formula would help with, because the inflammation formula deals with reducing inflammation in the body. Unlike steroids, you do not have those amount of side effects, large amounts of side effects, because you can't use steroid for extended period of time. It is very problematic. It causes serious issues in the body, serious issues. Okay, so again, keep in mind those telephone numbers and open clinic days. Open clinic days for St. James is on a Friday. That office is, of course, Red Edge Mall, Western Main Road, St. James. I will be in St. James tomorrow, please God. That telephone number for St. James is 220-8113. That's 220-8113. You have a question?
Yes. So, how much water should someone drink? Also, how much water is too much water to drink?
Well, I think very rare I've come across people who just drink too much of water. Most people do not drink the correct amount of water, most of them. So the rule for drinking water is your body weight divided by 2 in ounces. So how much ever you weigh, so let's say you weigh 150 pounds. Let me say 160 for ease of math. So 160 divided by 2 is 80. 80 ounces of water is about 2.5 to 2.75 liters of water. So that is your minimal intake for the day. If it is you are someone who's active, you work out, you run, you do different things, gym-wise, that type of thing, then that is something that you could also take into consideration. You would have to increase your water intake. At Batson Associates, we carry a premium alkaline water called Alkagen. And that Alkagen water, of course, helps significantly in alkalizing the body and, of course, helping remove toxins from the system. We have a question?
Yes, so this person is asking if they can just purchase the inflammation formula and the Alkagen water, and if yes, how do they take it?
But yeah, of course, you could just purchase the But this person, they were asking. This is the person who asked the question. Was it about pain?
About heel spurs, yes.
Heel spurs. Okay, good. Yeah, you can actually just come in and get the Alkagen water. I would recommend the Alkagen water. What I would advise you to do, I don't know how hydrated you are. The rule for drinking water, as I said, is your body weight, sorry, divided by 2 in ounces. So if you are not hydrated, honestly, with yourself, then what I suggest you do is you get the water first, and you do the water like when you do that maths, you do the water for like about a week, 7 days, and then you start to use the inflammation formula. And the inflammation formula will be 1 tablespoon in 8 ounces of water first thing in the morning on an empty stomach and last thing in the night, or on an empty stomach. What is an empty stomach? An empty stomach is either an hour before or 2.5 hours after a meal. Easy. What I would suggest, depending on your pain, so let's say on a scale of 1 to 10, 10 being the worst, your pain is 10, then I also suggest you use the nerve restore as well. Because what the nerve restore does, the nerve restore helps the body as it relates to the central nervous system in terms of sleep, cognitive function, that type of thing. Because, of course, remember, in order for anything to work in the human body, you must be able to sleep so that your body actually heals and regenerates itself. The reason why you sleep is for regeneration. If you do not sleep, you realize what goes on with you. Your mental faculties start to become problematic. You can't think properly, you can't see properly, you can't function properly. There's a saying in medicine, and studies have shown this. They say it is worse to drive sleepy than to drive drunk. That's to tell you how, if you are sleep deprived, what sleep deprivation does to the body. And a lot of persons will go sleep for 8 hours, but your quality of sleep is quite questionable. You do not get proper sleep. So that's something to pay attention. That's the nerve restore. So you could also check out that. We have a question, Karen?
We have 2 more questions for you. This is from a listener who says she has noticed round black spots appearing on her skin under the breast, the waist. She has no major medical issues except wheezing at times.
When she has wheezing, it means she may have a problem with some sort of asthma situation. So I don't know if she's using any sort of asthma medication, the pumps, Ventolin, those type of things, or even steroids. But if you're starting to see a lot of black marks on your skin in different areas, it is an indication of poor circulation. It is also an indication of lack of proper water hydration. So what you find that blood pooling, it could also be from medication. People who use blood thinners, for example, can experience those as well. So that's something you need to pay attention to. So in a case like that, you may need to come in and at least have a consultation so we could have more information. You could always bring all your blood reports. And of course, depending on the severity of your situation, we would still recommend you do a blood analysis. That's very important. Let me explain something quickly. At Batson Associates, we don't do blood analysis or do our magnetic resonance scan, our evaluations in, because we want to make money. It is a system that gives us information that the more information we have regarding your body is the better, the faster we're able to help you. I'll give you an example. Quick. There was a client I had yesterday, and we were speaking about, not yesterday, this was last week, and we were speaking about certain things. They had problem with hypertension, they had problem with sleep. And they also had some other issues that were bothering them for years. And when I did what I did, I said, let me ask you something. Have you gone through menopause? She said, no. I said, I believe that you are menopausal, you are premenopause, perimenopause, and that is the reason. So ladies, especially women listening, a lot of you suffer and end up on unnecessary medication for no reason, simply because you do not address the root cause of the problem. And that is why we do the blood analysis, the magnetic resonance analysis scan. So take advantage of that and get yourself properly analyzed, properly assessed, so that you are able to be helped. We have a question, Karen?
Yes. What causes skin tags?
Liver problems. Or if it is you have HPV. So HPV is human papilloma virus, yeah, which you can get skin tags very close, especially to your genitals and that type of thing. People who have like what we call moles or growing moles is usually an indication of liver imbalance, and is usually an indication of some sort of detoxification necessary. I would usually recommend the silver with the mineral formula, as well as the santulan. Santulan is a 7-channel detox, cleans and detoxify kidney, colon, bloodstream, liver, lymphatic system, skin, and your lungs. So that's something to find out there. Again, quickly, you can give us a call or visit those telephone numbers. For the Shabona's office is 222-8261. That's 222-8261. Daily is 223-7515. We have a question?
Yes. They're also asking what causes fatty liver and what can be done.
Fatty liver. Fatty liver is for all the chocolate and the cheese and the dairy people. Plenty cold water people. So you need to take all cold water out of your diet, reduce your dairy significantly. If there's milk there, I suggest you take it out. And what you can do, the Santulan that we carry at Batson and Associates, that's a 7-channel detox, the Alkagen water, and you use the liver tea. And that's supposed to give you some really good results. So again, I know our time is, we are very close to time. One more question.
Yeah, so this person is asking, if they live abroad, how can they get in touch with Batson and Associates?
Very good question. There is a telephone number that you can WhatsApp us on. That WhatsApp number for international clients, you can WhatsApp us on 1-868-366-0180. So area code 868-366-0180. And we, of course, will be able, because we do consultations, we do Zoom consultations, because let me tell you something, anywhere in the world, we're actually able to help you. We have a lot of people traveling for us to deal with them, and we appreciate that. But a lot of persons, economics-wise and the logistics of it, sometimes you don't necessarily need to come to Trinidad, at least not as yet. And you actually could start to get some serious help. So that number again, 868-366-0180. Those telephone numbers again for the Shabona's office, that number is 222-8261. That's 222-8261. And daily, of course, is 223-7515. That's 223-7515. You have been listening to Dr. Jason Batson, the Senior Medical Director at Batson and Associates, where we support your health naturally. As we always say at Batson and Associates, if you think health is expensive, try sickness. If you think education is expensive, try ignorance. God bless. Karen, do enjoy the rest of your day. To the listeners of 103.1 FM, always a pleasure to be in your company. Thank you for inviting me into your household, your hearing space, as we put it. And we look forward to our next Thursday. Keep in mind that you can follow us on our social media. We are Batson and Associates Limited on Facebook. On Instagram, we are Batson and Associates TT. On YouTube, we are Batson and Associates Trinidad. And on TikTok, I'll get a TikTok handle for you guys for the next program. Take care. God bless. Karen, enjoy the rest of your day. Bye-bye.
Same to you. Thank you so much. Supporting health naturally, Dr. Jason Batson. This segment came your way with the best wishes of Batson and Associates. That was a paid program. The views expressed within were not those of 103.1 FM.
Yes, social media. So let me just run through some persons here. I know some of you all had mentioned about the getting the notifications. That's something we need to pay attention. I don't know if it is us or if it is the social media like Facebook or the platform itself with the algorithms, whatever the case may be, as regards to that. So that's something we need to check for you guys. But we are here. Last Thursday, we didn't do program. For what reason? Why we didn't do program? I'm trying to remember.
Electricity.
Oh yes, we had a problem with electricity. Yes, we had no electricity, so that's why. Okay, so it's not like I was becoming delinquent. Okay, guys. So Miss Desiree Robinson Boy says, Dr. Batson, good morning. Can you help a sickle cell male who suffered a second blood clot in the leg and is on Xarelto and still in constant pain in the leg? Definitely, definitely. We fixing that in we sleep. Miss Petronella Joy Felix, she says, good morning, Dr. Batson. Wendell Myers says, morning, Doc. What causes low blood count and what can you suggest to remedy same? Well, low blood count is usually caused by a number of reasons. Most people who have low blood count are persons who have problems with proper absorption and assimilation of B vitamins and proper foundation of greens in the body. Can we build your blood count? Very quickly, very safely, and naturally. What you will going to have to do for us, I suggest, is you're going to have to do a consultation at least. Better situation, do the complete blood analysis, magnetic resonance analysis, so we can actually look at the foundation, the gastrointestinal, we can actually look at your gastrointestinal, and of course, the 7 channels of elimination: kidney, colon, bloodstream, liver, lymphatic system, skin, and your lungs. Okay, Ms. Marshall says, Dr. Batson, I'm in desperate need of the inflammation formula, but I'm in Canada. What can I do instead? Ms. Marshall, contact the office. Contact the office, and I'm going to work out something for you. All right. That telephone number, of course, again for the international clients, 868-366-0180. 868-366-0180. Okay, guys. So, of course, we have our program with Freedom 106.5 FM. That program is going to be from 1:15 to 2 p.m. And then, of course, we go with DJ Mahmoud on djmahmoudradiott.com. That is going to be from 2:15 to 3:15. So we have a lot of programming still for you guys. And someone is asking, good morning, can a 5-year-old take Santulan? Yes, they can. What we suggest with the Santulan, give them 4 ounces of the Santulan. And what you could do is give them some water after that. So they could get 4 ounces of Santulan, not every day, but they could give it every other day or every 3 days. Okay, if you need any additional clarification, you could always contact the office. That telephone number again and location, we are located on the 1st floor of Money Talks building. That is Money Talks building in Montrose, Chaguanas. That telephone number for Chaguanas is 222-8261. That's 222-8261. Davie is the corner of Ramsonwood Trace and the SS Erin Main Road in Davie. That telephone number for Davie is 223-7515. That's 223-7515. St. James is Red Edge Mall, Western Main Road, St. James. That telephone number for St. James is 220-8113. That's 220-8113. And of course, Tobago is the Triangle Building in Scarborough, Tobago. That number for Tobago is 226-4553. That's 226-4553. Thank you so very much for your time, guys. Ms. Josie Smith says, chemotherapy and have problems with white blood cells very low. What can you recommend? Thank you. Okay, so anyone who would have done chemotherapy and or radiation, you would have a lot of nutritional deficiencies and a lot of inflammation in the body to deal with. What I would recommend with that, Josie Smith, you may have to give me some more information with that. But definitely the Nerve Restore is going to help. The silver or the mineral formula. There's a product we carry at Batson Associates called the optimizer, that's also going to help for that. And we're going to have to get a nutrient dense greens for them. So most likely we carry resveratrol product. That's also good as well. So maybe about 4 or 5 things put together, very easy to take morning and evening, and they should derive some very good results. Okay. Okay, guys. So that's it for our time. Keep in mind, again, we are back with you guys from 1:15, my apologies. And that is going to be on Freedom 106.1 FM. We'll be going live. Keep in mind our social media. We are Batson and Associates Limited on Facebook. On Instagram, we are Batson Associates TT. On YouTube, we are Batson Associates Trinidad. And of course, I'll get that new TikTok handle. It was given to me, but I can't remember it off the top of my head. And of course, call, keep in mind, and take advantage of our open clinic days so that you can actually get some results. God bless you guys. Enjoy the rest of your Tuesday. Take care. Remember, like us, share us, tag 5 friends, leave a comment. Take care, guys. Bye-bye.
And stay tuned to our giveaway that's coming.
Yes, we have an upcoming giveaway. So that's the reason why you all need to like, share, tag 5 friends. Okay, guys? God bless. Take care.